Hey, Rich, who's one of your favorite people to slag on in 2022?
James Dolan?
In 2022.
2022. I don't know.
You sat behind him at a Super Bowl once.
Oh, Urban?
Urban Meyer spoke,
slag
guys. Well, I mean, what do you mean slag? Of course, you called him a fraud.
Well, I mean, that's not slagging on somebody is just to do it just to do it. I mean,
Rich is saying he has a reason.
Yeah. Okay.
All
Whatever.
Right. Maybe slag was the wrong word. All right. Fine. Anyway, he spoke. You want to hear what he said?
I know what he said. Go ahead and lay it out there, Chris.
He was asked if he actually didn't know who Aaron Donald was on the Tim May podcast. Roll it.
First of all, there's no way you didn't know who Aaron Donald was, right?
You know, I when I heard someone told me that, and it's, you know, I've heard silly things before in my life. It's almost, you shouldn't even address something like that. It's so silly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't know who Aaron Donald is.
Well, first of all, let me just say this.
Did he even answer?
I don't know. No. But he just doesn't want to dignify it with a response. The problem is that there has been a zero dignity in everything else that's been alleged that he did and that he has let go unchallenged. Again, I don't know who Tim May is, but way to lead the witness. There's no way you didn't know who the most talented player in the NFL was, right? There's no way you kicked your kicker, right? There's no way you went up to your quarterback and told him to slow it down because guys from Florida need to have stuff slowed down, right? You didn't do that, right? You didn't just not come home on the team plane, right? You didn't bench James Robinson and then have your quarterback come up to you and say, "Why isn't he in the game?" And then go out afterwards and say it wasn't your responsibility and it was during the game, right? So when you say slag on it, here's why I'm and I know, folks, whenever I go in, if you will, on Urban Meyer, that it's a Michigan-Ohio State thing. It is not. Because Urban Meyer was on this program prior to a Michigan-Ohio State game, and he was kind enough to call in. We had met during a draft coverage where, it was all professional, and he's been on this show. He came on as the Jacksonville Jaguars head coach. So if it was a Michigan-Ohio State thing, he would have never appeared on this program. Trust me, the amount of times that he kicked Michigan's ass. It's when you're in the NFL and you know how hard people work and how hard scouts work and how hard front offices work and how hard assistant coaches work and how hard coaches work for a reputation. And you hear all this stuff that he came in and he did, and he went on Tim May's podcast and also said he didn't win enough. That's why he got fired. No. A lot of coaches haven't won enough over years and gotten fired. He didn't make it through his first season and got fired because of other things that led to losing and also did not lead to anybody believe that he was a viable head coach in the NFL because he knew nothing about the way that it worked and always wanted everybody to make sure that they adjusted to him. Which is why it's believable he didn't know who Aaron Donald was. But we're to believe otherwise. Word taken.
Tim May covered Ohio State for the Columbus Post-Dispatch.
There you go.
He retired in 2018.
You didn't know. There's no way you didn't know who he was, even though it was also alleged you also didn't know who Jamal Adams was. Wasn't just Aaron Donald. So put that aside. Let's just, you know what? Let's give him one. What about the other stuff I just brought up? What else, Chris?
A couple other NFL notes. Mike Giardi, our NFL Network colleague.
And by the way, I didn't know you were bringing that up. I had seen that earlier today. I had no idea you were about to bring that up. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.